Second. And then I will do a press release called The Evolution of Using Facebook on Air. The internet television gurus are at it again, and they have added a pretty face. But Meko Williams is more than I can do. It's all about how we're coming to bring the live interactive on air shows.
Watch out now.
Using Facebook, doing interactive things live. Hyping that. Now remember, I'm taking all ideas. I'm just telling you guys, remember, Vic and I have been planning to share this, but we're including you so you can see the vision. It's part of you can understand the vision. Because there is a vision. So, and part of the hype in your branding and taking you through all the details, that's what's going to be good. Like the first Meko calendar, right? Okay. And then there's a Meko calendar where you have edited all the graphics, right? See, I'm going to give you about 5-6 calendars. Just per year. Per year.
I can crank them out.
Per year.
You know, I can definitely crank them out.
Well, we're going again. So I'm saying, that's basically all a review of what we're
never gonna find another.
So we may not get to everything, but again, to the degree that we don't, right? It's okay. Even if in this meeting we were just to discuss the formula, right? Like we're doing, that was key because then you could understand. Now we're gonna just attempt to look at our time management, okay? Because when we actually start, quote unquote, we're going to do those videos. And so you have to write, in a minute, I want you to think about what you're going to say, like in 30 seconds, about what you expect out of today's meeting.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Now, Vic, post-production wise, there's an issue of whether or not we could, there's something, if we use the single Sony cam, whether we should try at some point using the lavaliers going right.
Yeah, I know. You already thinking.
See, we got other stuff going on.
It's too much.
It's the audio that's the issue. But I got to go try these lavaliers sometime.
For a different type of thing.
Yeah?
It's a little bit different when you go lavalier. It really is.
I don't want the work of having to capture from tape.
Oh, no.
That's a lot. But see, what I was looking at, if we did it high def, he can do it with the high def cam and he does the same thing without me using tape. No, it has mostly to do with while I'm doing other stuff, he needs to shoot those things maybe just to camera.
Oh, okay.
Just to facilitate the time, maybe. Because I got to take over the system.
Yeah, I know.
So I have to switch the system from the captures. If I wasn't switching this from the capture system, you could just keep capturing those videos. But the idea was to go to another thing. But maybe we can change that. I don't know. Today we'll just try to shoot it with the regular camera.
I'm hearing them, but I'm just music.
Today we'll just try to sit where we are and say what we want. Okay? To make it easier, okay? And I'll leave that and we don't have to worry about that. We'll just turn the camera on each person and they'll say what they want to say for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Now we know roughly what you think today's gonna be like. Because remember, think of the housewives. I didn't go, well, you know, Ricky told me such and such, and I said, I mean, you don't have to make it all like that, but you know what I'm saying, because you know how those they do on shows. They go like, hey, so we'll see how today goes. I'm excited. And I'll be like, yeah, I have this lined up for everybody. My goal, see, so, but in order to make it interesting, I'll go last. What's going on? I don't want to bias what you think you're getting out of it. So I might have been. I'll tell you. Yeah, just keep the tough voice. You can speak, it's all right to say.
Yeah, well, not for what I really want to say.
No, just keep the cameras on YouTube. I think it's other.
No, I got
just keep talking. And I'll cue you when it's ready.
What you need to worry about it? It's a meeting. Say it.
All of a sudden, when you talk to him, you bob your head yes. You talk to me, you put your left hand on your hip. So you got attitude in this meeting. Let everybody know.
I do not.
Please get your chest out when you talk to him.
I know, right? Wait.
What's that all about?
Yeah,
What's that?
That's right.
I don't know either.
I'm good.
I'm almost ready, you guys. Give me a minute. You know, I was too rushing. You saw me too.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I was trying to make sure that I get here on time because being on time is so important to me. It's
It is.
important.
I'm
Don't you
saying
sit
it
up there and
is.
say it's not.
I do my best to start these aspects of it. Remember, I was trying to plan in the flexibility. Like Vic and I in the March Madness makes a difference too. It makes a difference.
Yeah, because I have to follow
we
over my
don't have
sports.
to start now. We're doing it right. We could have said start after the game.
I wonder if I can.
But I think
play
the
something I
fact that we do that is interesting, though. I think that's interesting to the audience. That we actually change our broadcasts up so we can watch shows.
I know, right? Football, basketball, soccer, bobsled. What else?
Walking Dead.
No, that's not a sport.
Well, for me.
That's like me saying Scandal.
Well, I'm just saying you set your
Being Mary
broadcast. Setting your broadcast. Now, here's the thing with the trip for a person like you. You can start watching some of those shows and chatting live
Right.
with the people who are watching.
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Candlelight
Let me open up Google.
in the city on a hill with a bottle of wine.
I have problems with it on my desktop, and I don't know what it is. But when I use it on my cell phone, it comes through.
What problem do you have on your desktop?
On the desktop, the application I open it open, but then when it comes to me clicking on someone to actually do a camera, call, it'll sometimes, not all the
Sounds like
time.
Flash or Java.
Okay. See, it just did it. I didn't even open anything up. Wait a minute. Put it over here. Try again. So I would have to check something on here.
Any problems, we're going to make a list of them and come back to it later.
But then I
Make
need
a list. You can just make that list.
But then I need a pen and a piece of that paper.
A perfect circle around my finger.
Yeah, I was gonna do. Let me see.
You need a bit of paper. Type it into an email.
Okay, I got you. Do that.
Give these
Let's
gifts
go.
to me on one knee.
So I guess the first thing we should do is shoot the videos.
I've never known where you end, I begin. You're my reflection,
Yes.
my connection.
Notice how turning the music down made my mic sound louder. Everything is such a matter of perspective. You fool yourself. The reason why I know, because I do it all the time and I always know. When I first get on here, the first thing I say is turn up the mic. No, then I check my music and it's at 90 and I need to usually be at 50. And when I bring it down to the right level, all of a sudden Dick and I fall into the proper space. That's why consistency is important and looking at your levels is important, because then you'll know quickly when you're not in sync. And remember, we do the same thing every time, right? Broadcast. Same thing. All right. We're planning, you guys, this is a meeting because I got the ideas for the upcoming shows. One is Making Meko Williams. And that's a show that's really a 1-hour show of us getting together with Meko and working on a bunch of things. Now, what do you mean? But anything. Setting up her on-air thing. What's the matter?
I have a friend.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
hey.
you. Can we all move forward on that one? Bravo.
Oh shoot, he going to the mic.
I don't know if we're gonna throw confetti. Well, we're gonna make sure everybody, you guys have your dual monitor setups, both of you.
Got it?
We're gonna make sure, Victor, we can see yours as part of the switcher too, right?
Oh, plugging off mine
Say
right
yes.
away.
Say yes. Snatch them up. I like that song. It sounds nice.
That's why you can get it for free. We're gonna do the Uvu audio check. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Remember, any problems, we're only gonna write them down.
Right.
And Meko, if you
I'm gonna
want,
type mine in,
why don't you
mine
type
in.
down all of them for me then?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you send it to me, I'll use that.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Gmail.
So that way we can structure our stuff, you guys. Because remember, the whole thing is let everybody see. We're doing internet television. We got to get together and plan how we do internet television. So we're sharing that with y'all. We also watching March Madness.
Watching Martin.
So first things first, let's just check the setups. So I want to check everybody's dual monitor. Take your time. I want to help you where there's a problem.
Right.
And then I'm going to come by and make sure. No, we're going to do the audio checks at a different thing.
And live without time.
And when you should plug up the USB headphones.
Oh, you want me to do that?
Make
now?
sure that they're installed.
Well, he has me doing this. I'm plugging in my USB headsets so you guys can see it. See? Let me show you on the camera. This is what it looks like. See? And it has this controller for the volume right here where I can speak. Actually, make the volume go up and down and actually talk on the mic from here. So I have on 2 different types of headphones. So I'm going to install this on my most of the day while I'm listening to
Just can't say goodbye. Every time we do, well, it's just another lie. I know you're no
Okay.
good for me, but every time
The other thing is too. I'm just gonna make a note of. Does everybody have desktop presenter installed?
Desktop presenter on here, not on mine.
Well, I know it's on there.
Nope. Let me do that now.
And we should probably start that on both machines too.
When I reboot and when I bring it up.
Well,
like
it's not that. If you don't have it, no. If you don't have it on your desktop now, just make a note to install it later.
Okay.
You don't have to worry. But on that one, you know why? Because there'll be times when we can show when you want to show something, and I can actually go to your desktop. I just want to slowly get you acclimated. Okay, so you should generally start desktop presenter and have it showing the full screen. The same thing, that's what we're testing. We're slowly getting it so that Vic, when I'm not here, that you're going to do a different kind of a show.
Right.
With different options.
The sweetest sin.
Okay.
Okay, so we're about to do the videos in a second. Once we've done, I just want to do this base, then we can shoot the videos. Because once we have the setup stuff, when you guys think we have all the setup stuff installed. So remember, plug your USB headsets up to the laptop, just so at least they load all the drivers. Okay. Just set it aside. That's for your That's for your when we go with Uvu.
Okay.
Right. So we're gonna do the Uvu call amongst ourselves.
Okay.
That's how we got it.
Oh, hey, that'll work.
Yeah. And it's one thing, I'm gonna initiate the call, but the issue is for you, Meko. The real test is you have to initiate the calls, right?
Right.
Because that's you have to control the mode.
Okay.
No,
so we're all going to take turns doing it.
We should.
Right, so we can see what happens.
I don't know. We'll see how we plan our time.
Okay.
Away from my love.
Well, I want to say hello to everybody from Facebook that's watching us. Hi.
Look at all the time you're wasting with all your hesitating, babe.
All right.
I like that.
You got your Uvu. So what are you working on now, Meko?
Right now.
You got your Uvu. You say you have trouble with Uvu on your desktop.
Right.
And so we're gonna scrap that. We're gonna use Uvu with you just on the phone.
Okay.
You have the phone iTunes remote.
I do have the phone.
Okay.
Remote. And what it is doing.
And can you open that? And see if you see Pack
It's asking me to add iTunes library and it's giving me numbers.
You know it belongs.
You have to read that and interpret it.
It said you have no music libraries configured. A library would need to be added before you can continue.
So you really need to share that with me.
Don't run away from my love.
Okay, let me go here.
Both of you would need to do that. That's why I said, and encourage you. That's why the issue we were going to check and see if you already had the stuff so you could order, right?
Right. Let me go here.
Also, I could also give you some song files I could transfer to. You tell what you want. I could transfer at least those, but you can transfer them once you learn. Once I show you how to come through the network, you get the files.
Okay.
But when you're here, tapped into our network, which we got to get you tapped into right now. You can't be on the guest network. You need to be on the Pack Stereo
broadband.
Yes.
Let me see what because it's sometimes it automatically does it. It has me on broadband, automatically connected. Okay.
And for the phone too.
Then I need to check.
Because both of you, for the phones too. Because you're going to need to act, because you won't see the iTunes.
Never find another. Never gonna find another lover, baby.
Okay.
That's why I said this time, remember, that's why I said I already had this. Basically, the main point of this is to set the tone and to develop the vision of what we try to do with this as we make this a show. People watch us, because they got to learn to do this.
Right.
If you're at home, you could do it now and tell us in the chat room problems you're having.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you may have trouble with iTunes on your phone. You may want to, because in a minute you can ask Meko some tech questions.
And I answer you.
It's just like, well, when she don't know, she says, I don't know. But I'm trying to get to the answer. Okay.
Okay.
So first thing, because I want you, once you get the remote, iTunes remote, I want you to try to open it and see if you can see the iTunes here.
Well, for some reason, my phone jumped to Pack Stereo Wi-Fi for the guest, and I see the broadband, but it has a lock on it. Let me see.
That's why we're doing this.
It's asking for a password for a Pack Stereo broadband on my phone.
Yeah.
So you want to give it to me, or you gonna put it in yourself? Because it's jumping. Look, he gonna ask me, y'all see this?
You know, my only issue is that when y'all mess up stuff, it ain't like I'm not worried about you stealing. Y'all be, the computer all of a sudden starts doing shit.
He did say that. We gonna scratch that. Miko's the one that usually curse, but today
I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I need an intervention. I curse too much. I'm sorry. I potty mouth. I need punishment. Every time I say a curse word, I'm eating a Tootsie Roll.
$5. That's how you break people real quick.
No, you don't. They just fund some bullshit with their woman. That's all you do. That's all. Here you go. All you do is end up funding their woman with some bullshit.
Look, see?
Okay, see if you can see.
There we go.
Can you run iTunes remote?
Connected. Okay.
Stop this one.
So I might have been tried my best to
Never start. You should see Pack's library.
It's installing.
Are you still installing? Dick, how are you coming with iTunes? Remote.
I'm using the remote. I'm in iTunes.
Pack Stereo.
fall in love, I get dizzy
You gotta do it. Open remote.
when I fall in love. I get dizzy. Tried my best to act cool through darkness. Weather had no
Say go to remote. Where does it get the remote, Vic?
You're in.
With the page I was just looking at.
Yeah, you were in the settings. You was at hold on. So I had
The same page that I had you keep
yeah,
open.
you had that home sharing. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
I just want you to read.
Okay. It's the pair remote with the code.
Candlelight.
It's under settings. Add an iTunes library, and it gives you a code.
With a bottle of
No, I want you to read to me what the instructions are.
To add an iTunes library, open iTunes on your computer and choose remote from the tab bar.
That's what I can't find. Remote.
Additionally,
Oh, okay, I see it.
you see it?
I begin.
Okay, that's
You're
what
my reflection.
Oh, and it's changed.
Yeah, it's gonna.
What's it now?
8280.
Yeah, it jumps.
Well, it's only when you move out of the command.
Okay, now how would you see?
Hold on.
Melting into one.
Wow, it just jumped over to here. Right?
Into one.
There we go. Right.
So the whole thing
Dang
is
it, right. Devices, and then go see. Take it back here.
Now you're in control of that over there.
Right.
I'm gonna stop.
My finger.
For you, let's pick something and play. You're gonna control. I was gonna pick songs.
But there's no. I don't have it. I don't think I have any songs. We'll be picking
No,
something
playing
else.
that.
Oh, you're playing. Oh, I got you. Not my not my library.
Right.
Got you. All right.
So I'm about to slow down.
All right. You're gonna say pick a song and I'll
Say
pick
we
it.
have a playlist.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you end,
I'm gonna stop.
I begin.
All right.
My
That's the key.
reflection.
Right.